Have you ever wondered why some people smile in your face but secretly frown in their hearts? Why certain friends grow strangely quiet when you succeed? Or why people you thought supported you suddenly distance themselves the moment you rise? The reality is, not every hand that claps for you is clapping out of love. Some are clapping just enough to hide the envy burning inside them. These are the secret haters. And if you don't learn how to recognize and protect yourself from them, they can quietly rob you of your peace, your focus, and even your destiny. The truth is, their energy speaks louder than their words. They pretend to encourage you, but their compliments are laced with sarcasm. They act like they care, but their advice leaves you doubting yourself. They don't openly fight you. They simply drain you, discourage you, and quietly hope for your downfall. And the most dangerous part? Many of them are not strangers. They're the very people sitting at your table. In this message, we're going to uncover the signs of these hidden enemies, and more importantly, I'll show you how to protect your peace, so no amount of secret hate can shake your spirit or stop your purpose. The reality of secret haters. In life, one of the hardest truths to accept is that not everyone who claps for you actually wants to see you win. Some people wear masks of friendship, loyalty, or even love, but deep inside, their hearts are filled with envy and resentment. These are what we call secret haters. They rarely announce themselves openly. Instead, they disguise their dislike with polite words, fake smiles, and surface-level support. But if you pay attention, their actions and energy reveal the truth. Secret haters are often closer than you think. They can be people in your inner circle, friends, colleagues, or even family members. The ones who know your struggles, hear your dreams, and witness your growth. On the surface, they might cheer for you, but behind the scenes, they quietly hope you stumble. They may never say it out loud, but they are uncomfortable with your progress because it shines a light on their own stagnation. Your success becomes a mirror reflecting their insecurities. The most dangerous thing about secret haters is not what they say, but what they don't say. Notice how they respond when you achieve something. A true friend celebrates with genuine joy, but a secret hater will give you a shallow congratulations, followed by silence or a quick change of subject. They'll never openly share in your happiness because your victory reminds them of their hidden jealousy. Secret haters also reveal themselves in subtle ways. They may forget to show up when you need support. They may minimize your achievements by saying things like, "It's not that big of a deal," or "Anyone could have done that." They may even act uninterested in your progress, as if your success doesn't matter. These small actions are not accidents. They are signs of a heart that struggles with envy. But here's the truth. Their hatred has nothing to do with you. It has everything to do, with them. Secret haters are people who have not dealt with their own wounds, failures, and insecurities. Instead of working on themselves, they project their pain onto you. Instead of using your success as inspiration, they see it as competition. They cannot genuinely celebrate you because they secretly fear being left behind. And yet, it's important to understand that not all secret haters are evil people. Many are simply trapped in cycles of comparison, jealousy, and self-doubt. They may not even fully realize the energy they are carrying. That is why your job is not to hate them back, but to recognize their presence and guard your peace. Because when you know who they are, they lose their power over you. The reality is this: secret haters will always exist. The brighter your light, the more it exposes the shadows in others. But their envy is not a sign that you are doing something wrong. It's proof that you are moving in the right direction. Protecting your peace starts with accepting this truth. Not everyone in your circle is truly for you, and that's okay. Your destiny is not dependent on their approval. The energy of envy. Envy is one of the most destructive forces in human relationships, and when it hides inside the heart of a secret hater, it becomes toxic energy that directly threatens your peace. Unlike open conflict, envy is not always loud or obvious. It does not always shout, "I don't like you." Instead, it whispers quietly through behaviors, actions, and unspoken tension. And because it is subtle, it often goes unnoticed until the damage has already been done. You can feel the energy of envy if you pay close attention. It's in the way someone looks at you when you succeed, not with genuine joy, but with tight smiles and forced words. It's in their silence when you share good news, or their quick attempt to shift the subject when the attention is on you. It's in their backhanded compliments, where they say something that sounds supportive on the surface, but carries a sting beneath it, like, "Wow, you're doing so well now. I never thought you'd make it this far." Envy cloaks itself in false kindness, but your spirit can sense the difference. One of the strongest signs of envious energy is inconsistency. Secret haters will show up when you are struggling because your struggles make them feel superior. But when you rise, they withdraw. They may avoid you, stop returning your calls, or become strangely distant. Why? Because your progress makes them uncomfortable. Your light highlights the shadows they refuse to face in their own lives. Your growth becomes a silent reminder of their stagnation, and instead of using it as motivation, they turn it into resentment. Sometimes envy shows itself in subtle sabotage. Instead of encouraging you, they discourage you. When you share your dreams, they may say things like, "That's too difficult, don't waste your time," or "Be realistic, you're not really cut out for that." These words are not wisdom, they are envy disguised as advice. Their true intention is to plant seeds of doubt in your heart so you never move forward, because deep down, your success threatens their comfort zone. Envious energy is heavy. When you spend time around someone who secretly hates on you, you often leave the interaction feeling drained, second-guessing yourself, or carrying unnecessary guilt. That's because energy is contagious. Just as positivity lifts you up, envy pulls you down. Secret haters don't even need to speak much. Their body language, their silence, and their attitude are enough to disturb your peace. But here's the key. Recognizing envious energy is not about becoming paranoid or mistrusting everyone. It's about discernment. You are not called to expose or confront every secret hater. You are called to protect your peace. When you sense envy, create space. When you feel drained, set boundaries. When you notice silence where there should be celebration, take note and adjust your expectations. The energy of envy is a sign that you are carrying something valuable, something worth noticing. Secret haters do not envy the ordinary. They envy the extraordinary. So instead of fearing their envy, let it affirm that you are walking in purpose. Protect your peace by recognizing their energy and refuse to let their hidden resentment disturb the light within you. The power of words. Filtering what you receive. Words are one of the most powerful tools in the world. They can build a life, inspire courage, and heal wounds, or they can tear down confidence, plant fear, and wound the spirit in ways that last for years. Secret haters understand this very well. They may not attack you physically, but they will often try to use words as weapons, carefully disguised so that they sting without being obvious. That's why protecting your peace requires you to filter the words you receive and decide which ones deserve to enter your heart. Think about how many times a joke left you second-guessing yourself. A secret hater might say something like, "Wow, you really think you can pull that off?" Followed by laughter to make it seem harmless. But the truth is, it wasn't harmless. It was an arrow. Hidden inside that joke was doubt, envy, and an attempt to weaken your confidence. And if you're not careful, you'll carry those words with you, replaying them in your mind until they start to shape how you see yourself. Another tactic secret haters use is cloaking criticism as advice. They may say, "I just don't want you to be disappointed," or "You're not ready for that yet." On the surface, it sounds like care, but beneath it, the real motive is to limit you. Their words are designed not to protect you, but to keep you small. This is why discernment is so important. Ask yourself, does this advice empower me, or does it make me shrink? Real advice builds you up. False advice disguised as care tears you down. But here's the truth. You have the power to choose what you let in. Just because someone speaks doesn't mean you have to receive it. Protecting your peace means becoming the gatekeeper of your mind and spirit. Not every word deserves to be absorbed. Not every opinion deserves authority in your life. You must learn to filter, keep what strengthens you and reject what poisons you. One way to do this is by remembering your identity. When you know who you are and what you're called to do, words lose their power to define you. A secret hater might say, "You'll never make it." But if your foundation is strong, you'll recognize that as a reflection of their fear, not your truth. You can hear the words without letting them penetrate your soul. Another way is to surround yourself with voices of light. When you fill your environment with people who speak life, encouragement, and truth, the negative words of secret haters won't stick. It's like having a shield, positive affirmations, uplifting conversations, and supportive communities protect you from verbal attacks disguised as jokes or advice. Always remember, words are seeds. If you allow negative words to take root, they will grow into weeds of insecurity and fear. But if you filter wisely, you'll only water the seeds of hope, faith, and confidence. Secret haters may try to use words as weapons, but their weapons lose power when you refuse to let them inside. Protect your peace by guarding your ears and your heart, because the words you choose to believe will ultimately shape the life you live. Setting boundaries without guilt. One of the most powerful ways to protect your peace from secret haters is by setting boundaries. Boundaries are not walls of hatred, they are shields of wisdom. They are the lines you draw to protect your time, your energy, and your spirit from being drained by people who don't have your best interests at heart. And here's the truth. If you don't set boundaries, secret haters will have unlimited access to your life. They will take advantage of your kindness, exploit your availability, and use your openness as an opportunity to project their negativity onto you. But here's the challenge. Many people struggle with setting boundaries because of guilt. We are taught to always be nice, to always be available, and to never say no. But let me remind you of this. Saying no does not make you selfish. Protecting your peace does not make you unkind. Boundaries are not about rejecting people. They are about respecting yourself. Think about it. If someone constantly leaves you feeling drained, anxious, or doubting yourself after every interaction, why would you continue giving them full access to your life? True friends and loving family members will respect your boundaries. They will honor your need for space, your time for growth, and your focus on your dreams. Secret haters, however, will always push back. They will guilt trip you, saying things like, "You've changed," or "You don't care about me anymore." But what they really mean is, "I can no longer control or drain you the way I used to." Setting boundaries can look different depending on the situation. Sometimes it means reducing the time you spend with certain people. Other times it means keeping your personal goals and struggles to yourself instead of sharing them with those who don't celebrate you. It might also mean learning to say no firmly, without apology. You don't owe anyone constas. That access to your mind, your energy, or your dreams. Remember, you can love people from a distance, you can pray for them, wish them well, and still decide not to let them sit at the table of your inner circle. Protecting your peace doesn't require confrontation, it requires clarity. You know who lifts you up and who tears you down. You know who cheers when you rise and who grows silent. Boundaries are simply the practical way of honoring what you already know in your spirit. And here's the most important part. Never feel guilty for choosing peace. The same people who drain you will not hesitate to protect their own peace when it comes to them. So why should you hesitate to do the same? The more you respect your own boundaries, the more you teach others how to treat you. Boundaries are not barriers to love. They are bridges to healthier relationships. They allow you to keep your heart open while protecting your soul. And once you master the art of setting boundaries without guilt, you will find that your peace becomes unshakable, no matter how many secret haters surround you. Staying rooted in light and purpose. At the end of the day, the strongest shield you have against secret haters is not anger, not revenge, and not even confrontation. It is staying rooted in light and anchored in your purpose. Because when your peace comes from within, no one on the outside can take it away. Secret haters may try to disturb you, but they cannot destroy you when your foundation is unshakable. Here's the truth. Secret haters thrive on distraction. Their negativity is designed to pull your focus away from your growth and toward their drama. They hope you will waste your energy trying to figure them out, defend yourself, or prove yourself. But you protect your peace by refusing to be pulled into their trap. Stay focused on your purpose. When you are walking in your calling, you don't have time to entertain every whisper of envy or every subtle jab disguised as a joke. Staying rooted in light means making a daily choice to rise above negativity. It means feeding your spirit with practices that strengthen you: prayer, meditation, gratitude, and reflection. It means reminding yourself every day who you are, what you carry, and where you're going. When your identity is grounded in truth, the opinions of secret haters become background noise. Their words may echo for a moment, but they cannot penetrate the walls of a spirit rooted in purpose. It also means refusing to let their darkness dim your shine. Too often, people shrink themselves because they don't want to make others uncomfortable. They hide their success, downplay their progress, or silence their dreams out of fear of jealousy. But here's the reality. Your light is not meant to be hidden. It's meant to shine. And if your shine exposes the insecurities of others, that is not your burden to carry. Protect your peace by continuing to shine unapologetically. Another part of staying rooted in light is surrounding yourself with those who carry the same energy. You don't have to fight secret haters. You simply need to align with genuine supporters. Build relationships with people who clap when you win, who challenge you to grow, and who speak life into your dreams. When you are surrounded by light, the shadows of secret haters lose their power. Finally, staying rooted in purpose means keeping your eyes on the bigger picture. Your destiny is far too important to be delayed by the hidden envy of others. Every minute you spend stressing about who secretly hates you is a minute taken away from building the life you are called to live. Protect your peace by remembering that their hate is not a reflection of your weakness. It's a reflection of your strength. The only reason they feel threatened is because you are walking in something powerful. So stay rooted, stay focused, keep shining. Your peace is your power, and no secret hater can take it from you unless you give it away. When you walk in light and live with purpose, you rise above every hidden agenda, and you prove that no amount of envy can stop a soul committed to its destiny. As we bring this message to a close, let us pause and reflect on what we've uncovered. Secret haters are real, and they exist in many forms. They may be smiling faces in your circle, people who shake your hand, congratulate you, or even sit at your dinner table. But behind the surface, their hearts are wrestling with envy, comparison, and quiet resentment. They are not always loud, but their silence, their subtle sabotage, and their carefully chosen words carry weight. But here is the truth. The presence of secret haters is not a curse, it is a confirmation. The only reason someone secretly hates on you is because you carry something worth noticing. You are shining in a way that unsettles their shadows. You are moving forward in a way that highlights their stagnation. Their envy is not proof of your weakness, it is proof of your strength. So instead of being discouraged by their presence, let it remind you that you are walking in purpose. We've seen how these hidden enemies reveal themselves through energy, forced smiles, shallow congratulations, or silence in moments when they should be celebrating you. We've seen how they use words as weapons, cloaking doubt and criticism in the disguise of advice or humor. We've recognized the need to set boundaries, not out of anger, but out of wisdom, to limit their access to your heart and protect your peace. And finally, we've understood the ultimate key: staying rooted in light and grounded in purpose, so no amount of negativity can shake the peace that lives within you. Protecting your peace does not mean fighting everyone who secretly envies you. It does not mean living in paranoia or mistrust. It means walking with awareness, choosing your circle wisely, and refusing to hand your energy over to those who drain it. It means learning to love people from a distance when necessary, praying for them but not allowing their energy to disturb your inner calm. It means understanding that not everyone will clap when you rise, and that's okay. You weren't created to live for their approval. You were created to fulfill your calling. So today, I challenge you to guard your peace like treasure, because that's exactly what it is, your most valuable asset. Without peace, success feels empty. Without peace, progress feels heavy. But with peace, you can walk through storms with calm, you can face envy without fear, and you can keep moving forward no matter who secretly hopes you fail. Remember this, light always exposes the dark. Sooner or later, every secret hater reveals themselves, because envy cannot hide forever. But by the time their disguise falls away, you'll be so rooted in peace that their negativity won't matter. Keep shining, keep growing, and keep protecting the calm within you. Because no secret hater, no disguised enemy, and no hidden agenda can ever stop a soul that is walking in light, guarding its peace, and living with purpose,